Today we'll talk about the box office, and finally, we have some major new movies coming out. And again, it proved my point again that non-franchise movies have struggled in its box office. Again, everybody says that Moonfall is a terrible movie, so that's probably another reason why. But today first movie we'll talk about is Jackass Forever, another Jackass movie. The budget is currently unknown for this movie, but the budget for I found that out. Jackass Forever took only that. So this movie already is in the profitability range. So this movie is the second box office success of the year besides Scream. So next is Moonfall, which has like $150 million. Yeah, this movie is a box office failure. Even if it must have a strong performance internationally, this is another one of the failures from Warren Emmerich. Another failure for Lionsgate, which again, Lionsgate as a company struggles to get movies out the window. They lost a major franchise to Netflix, which was Knives Out, which I think was really stupid of them to do. And of course, they own the Saw franchise. They own Medea, which again, they stopped making Medea movies. Hunger Games and Divergent, well, they stopped making those as well because Divergent started failing. And they own the Twilight franchise. Again, that franchise ended. The problem with Lionsgate, they don't have a big, massive, major franchise that hasn't ended yet. So that's Lionsgate's major problem, is they don't have a major franchise besides John Wick. And I bet once Keanu Reeves is done making John Wick, they literally have nothing, basically. Okay, and the movies that are coming out is Moonfall, The Unbreakable Boys, some minor movies. But other than that, they have no movies coming out this year because they have no major franchises. And Moonfall is looking to be another failure for Lionsgate, which, because they have no franchises. They have no major movie series besides John Wick at this current moment. And it's just so sad that they just gave Knives Out to Netflix. It's just so sad that they really just gave Knives Out, the franchise, to Netflix. And of course, they had Hitman's Bodyguard, but again, that movie bombed at the box office, so, there was no real win with that franchise because it didn't really do too well. But yeah, Lionsgate, again, the reason why Lionsgate is not a successful company is that successful as like other companies is because they have no major franchises. They don't have the Fast and the Furious. They don't have the Marvel, Star Wars, Jurassic Park. All the major companies, even Paramount has like 3 or 4 franchises they rely on for big box office growth. So yeah, it's not looking really too bright for Lionsgate. Okay, especially in this era of franchise movies, becoming the big, huge box office successes and new franchises completely bombing and flopping at the box office. Next is Spider-Man No Way Home, which again added another like 9.3 million to its total to around 1.7 billion worldwide. It will probably pass 1.8 billion worldwide at the end of its box office regime. So next is Scream, which is a movie that has made $113 million worldwide after $24 million budget, so it has been a successful movie. Next is Sing 2, another movie. This movie is having really good ratings because there's no other animated movies coming out. I think once the next major animated film comes out, which is that, I think there's a movie coming out like in February, and then between that is a quote-unquote animation hybrid, which is Sonic, because Tony Tail turned tail and ran into Disney Plus instead of feeders. So yeah, Sing 2, did pretty well for its type of movie. Next is The Kingsman, which is still holding on. This movie is a box office failure, but this movie is still doing okay for its type of movie. So next is Demon Love, another non-franchise film not doing too well at the box office. The budget is unknown for this movie, but it is not really doing too well domestically. So next is American Underdog. It's doing, I think people just like this movie. It's doing pretty well, but again, its box office is kind of like done for as well. So once it get below the 1 million, your kind of movie is kind of like done. That will go over Ghostbusters Afterlife. And the movie has passed, I believe at this point, 2016. Domestically. Of course, internationally, because people don't like Ghostbusters internationally. But yep, Ghostbusters Afterlife is ahead of 2016, right? And it will forever be ahead of 2016 domestically. Okay, of course I can say, but Joseph First do this worse. I can say that, but it still made more money. It still is a profitable movie and is getting a sequel, unlike Ghostbusters 2016. So overall, it's a big success, unlike 2016, which nobody liked 2016. So as well. So a lot of these other movies, like West Side Story, there's really no point in talking about that movie, or Matrix Resurrections, which I think is further down the list. I think Warner Brothers has no other movies for grosses out, but again, it's just like the Matrix Resurrections, I think, and stuff like that, So, with again the Matrix Resurrections is not really doing too well at the box office as well. So that's basically it about the box office, and there's really nothing new going on in here. I could reload it, but again, Moonfall is another non-franchise flop. Which again, it's unfortunate for originality in movies, but but again, the major franchises typically always win. So that's basically about this video. Goodbye.